Come on now. Where's just like the meat and potatoes fit? You know what I'm saying?
You don't have to do a thing, you don't even have to try. Every time you come my way, it's like the heavens open wide. You don't have to do a thing, you don't even have to try. That's why I love you and always will, 'cause you're so easy to love. You make
Good morning to you.
Almost like snake.
You rolled off like a snake?
No.
Oh, you almost did?
No.
Or you didn't? Were you thinking about being a snake?
You just might roll off like a snake now.
You might roll off like a snake now. Whoa!
It's like Granddaddy's house.
That's right, it's Granddaddy's house today, isn't it? You ready to go potty?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go. Whoa, dude! Say good morning.
Good morning.
We are here to meet Dolly. It's Dolly Day, and I heard she might have a special surprise for you. Do you know what it is? What do you think it might be?
No.
You don't know? Me either. We'll have to wait and see. I hope you have a fun day.
Yeah.
Daddy and I are gonna get some work done, okay?
Okay.
What are you gonna do at Dolly's house?
No.
You don't know? What do you think you might do?
Like play makeup.
Oh, you might play makeup? I think Dolly, now that I think about it, she actually has 2 surprises for you. Yeah. We're gonna have to see what they are. It's gonna be so fun. You excited? Okay, have fun. I love you.
I love you.
No, I love you.
No, I love you.
No, I love you.
No, I love you.
Okay, fine. No, I love you more.
No, I love you.
You're so sweet.
Okay, open your eyes, Gaines.
Push him in here. Put him in here. This is how it looks for me. How it looks for me.
Yeah, see how it works for you. Okay, and look what else.
Push and carrot and make honey. And the cheese.
Yeah.
And this.
What does that potty do? Push it down.
So loose. So loose.
You think you're gonna like your big girl bed?
Just like it's fun. I don't slide off like snakes.
Slide out like a snake? Okay. And you've got books right there and your music. There's your music.
Yeah.
That's if you need to go to the potty during your nap, and you can get up and go to that little mini potty.
And out. It opens.
It opens, yes.
Y'all, YouTube is screwy. On the Apple TV, you go to your subscriptions and it shows you everybody you're subscribed to right here. And so usually that's how we get to some of our friends. Like when we want to watch Daily Bumps, Brian and Missy are showing up right here, just the second one down.
We used to be subscribed to so many more people.
We used to be subscribed to a ton of people because we've been doing this for 6 years, and back in the very beginning, you know, you like subscribe to everybody. And we used to have like 4 or 5 rows before you could get to Daily Bumps or Ellie and Jared or any of the other people down there. And Cullen was like, wait, why are they at the very top? And so we started thinking about who all was in the first few rows, and YouTube has unsubscribed us to a ton of people.
And then you scroll, Katie was like, we'll go to the very bottom. Maybe
I was like, maybe they just moved them to the bottom.
So they go to the
Okay.
very bottom.
And there's recommended channels.
Clintus and Jake Paul and Carl and Ginger.
We just watched
their videos.
3 of these people's videos within like the past couple days.
Like, that is so...
And all of a sudden we're not subscribed to them anymore.
I'm checking on the computer and it
Because
says...
Colin was like, maybe...
I was like, we just watched Clintus the other night
And look.
at Kelly and Jay's house.
not
Like,
subscribed.
Not subscribed. Like, that's insane. I just watched his videos, like, 2 days ago.
And Jake Paul too. You've been watching
Oh,
him.
yeah, Jake Paul we were watching yesterday.
Yeah.
Not subscribed.
Like, what in the world?
So, if y'all are watching this, and, I mean, if you're not subscribed, then you probably aren't watching it, but make sure you're subscribed.
But it's just
what is
weird
going
because it's
on?
like, you know, people have said, oh, they unsubscribed me from one person or something. This is like a big, huge bunch of our subscribers that are people we were subscribed to
Like
that
6
disappeared.
rows.
Granted, there were some that I remember whenever we'd scroll through, I was like, we probably need to unsubscribe to some of these people because I don't think they even make videos anymore.
Well, like you said, there's that, the brothers, 101 Dark Monkey, who were way back when, too.
But they're still making
make
videos.
They just posted 2 days ago or something.
And we've been subscribed to them since like, what, 2012 or
Checked
something?
and we're not subscribed to them anymore either. It's just, that's just...
Well, and it makes me,
So
like, there's
weird.
some people that maybe we don't watch that often, but every now and then we'll watch, and we like to stay subscribed to them so we can remember to watch them. But, like, how do we make sure we would get everybody back that we lost?
No idea.
It's just really weird. And I know there was a video that YouTube came out with saying they hadn't changed anything and they weren't unsubscribing people, but then why did all our people we were subscribed to just disappear? Luckily it wasn't everybody, but still, because I said first, I was like, well, maybe they like unsubscribed us from people we haven't watched in like 2 years or something. But then when we saw that we were unsubscribed to Clintus and Carl and Ginger and Jake Paul, like, we watched these people. It's just weird.
Well, do it.
It's
I mean,
frustrating.
It's frustrating because now I'm like, there's just random people. I'm like, oh, I want to see what they're doing right now, or
Yeah.
like just check in on this channel, or like Clintus. Why is Clintus a recommended channel? Like, that's just insane. Clintus, that's not. No, I'm tweeting right now.
Colin's angry.
Like, that's
He's
even
angry.
gonna matter.
Yeah.
He doesn't care, but
It's just weird.
it's just
but-
so frustrating.
Anyways, so check your subscriptions, and we've never, now I did have a case where on my channel, my Katie on the Flip Side channel, I wasn't subscribed to Cullen and Katie, which I was like, okay, I know I am, but that was the only one I noticed. I probably should go in and check other ones. Check your subscriptions, guys.
Are all those Care Bears gonna sleep in your new bed?
Yeah. One they go like this. This one they go like this.
Now where are you going to sleep?
Oh no. No, they sleep like they works for me. Works for me.
That's funny.
Just make it for I need bubble. I need different bubble.
There's the pillow. They're laying on the pillow, the mini pillow. Okay, are you sleeping down there? And Care Bears are sleeping here?
Yeah, they get one. Just one spot their heads.
They fell off and bumped their head?
Yeah. Then we go night. They might feel better. There's no monkeys tripping on the bed. Now walking head and shoulder and walking head. I need to move. I need to go night.
Are you going to have that covered?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you find yourself in that mirror? Did you find yourself in there? He just spun himself all the way around. He was facing that fish, spun himself all the way around. And all of a sudden got super excited over here and started talking. And I was like, what are you doing? And I realized he just found himself in this little mirror and is just adoring looking at himself. You are so cute. I've never seen you bouncing that as much either. Yourself has got you so excited. Get it, buddy.
So while Katie is taking Brooks to the doctor to check on his sleep and stuff, I'm getting serenaded. I'm doing some shopping. I got some errands to run. Gotta look for some clothes for this weekend and such. So here we go. Man, look at this. I'm just having a hard time. But like, yeah, skinny fit. Come on now. Where's just like the meat and potatoes fit? You know what I'm saying?
Well, here we are with Mr. Brooks at the doctor's office. Are you okay? Is something wrong with you? So he, I mentioned yesterday, has not been sleeping great the past couple nights. He's had some trouble sleeping since about 3.5 months. We've done a little bit of sleep training here and there, and then it'll work, and then he'll like kind of go backwards with the holidays and everything. His schedule was all off. But we had gotten him down to doing pretty well for the past couple weeks, and then the past few nights he's been waking up more frequently, and then last night he was like almost inconsolable, would not lay flat in his bed, which he's been sleeping flat in his pack and play for nighttime for like a couple months. And so I ended up having to put him in the rock and play to get him to sleep. And so before we moved forward with like any more sleep training or like trying to do any of that, I wanted to make sure that nothing was wrong with him, like his ears weren't bothering him or something like that, because he just didn't seem himself. And even like at nights, during the morning time, he's generally pretty good, but by the time it's afternoon, he's just been fussy and not like himself. So I don't know, it could be that you're trying to get some teeth, could be just a little developmental leap, which is what Cullen was talking about the other day in a video. The Wonder Weeks app, I don't know if any of y'all are familiar with that, but it just talks about developmental leaps, and when they're like learning new things, they could have trouble being clingy, sleeping, fussy, whatever. So who knows, but we just want to double check and see.
Mama, he bumped his head.
Uh-oh, what'd you do?
Dropped on bed.
And then Mama called the doctor?
And he said, no more Care Bear jumping on the bed.
Oh, poor Care Bear bumped his head.
And what do no more monkey jumping on the bed.
Uh-oh, he fell off and he bumped his head. And Mama called the doctor.
Doctor said no more monkeys jumping on the bed.
Probably see it right here, but I think I found what I'm gonna get. Oh man. Yes. Look at that. Roll Tide. Ooh wee. Can you even tell? That's that velour, baby. That's that goody good stuff. Oh man. Should I really get this though, for real? Like seriously, should I get this? No.
We are back home. I had to hurry home before I gave the update because Brooks was about to fall asleep, so I needed to get him home. The verdict was in, no ear infection, so that is good. Although I still don't know why he's being so crazy lately. Of course, he's not being like crazy all the time. It's just one of those things, like he just is more fussy than usual, blah, blah, blah. He did have a low grade, just like a 99 temperature, which the doctor was like, you know, obviously it's not super high, it doesn't seem to mean anything significant, but that could mean he's fighting a little virus, or it could be teething, which he is like chewing like crazy on things. Like you put Sophie in front of him and he's like, arr, arr, arr. Gaines didn't get teeth till 13 months old, and so I'm always skeptical of like teething at this age, which obviously it definitely very well could be. I've looked in his mouth and like felt in his mouth and I don't feel anything. And with Gaines, for like a month before her teeth came in, she had like big old bulges in her gums. So I don't know. I've also heard that like teething can last for months before they actually get teeth. So I don't know what even teething means. Like they're developing their teeth, they're probably hurting them, whatever. So maybe it's no big deal. The doctor just said to give him some Tylenol before bed to hopefully help if it is hurting him. I just hate to work on trying to get him to sleep better right now if he is in pain or something's bothering him. So we'll kind of monitor it and just, you know, go with our gut on seeing how that is. But his sleep issues haven't been as much, like partially it's been falling asleep sometimes, but then mostly he was like back to waking up like every 3 or 4 hours, which he was previously sleeping 10 to 12 hours at like 3 months old. And then things have changed a little bit. So I don't know. Everybody goes through their phases. I remember Gaines' worst sleep regression, which for her, she like had to cry for one night, not the whole night. She just had to cry a little bit to get herself back to sleep one night, and then she was fine. Brooks, it's been like up and down and up and down. But her time that she had some trouble was around like 6.5 months. So she also had an ear infection at that time though, so who knows. Anyways, baby and their sleep problems, but the doctor said he was cute and sweet, and oh, he was up to 14 pounds too. So he's growing.
Well, I've made it back home, and I found a couple things. I don't know. Just one of those things. I was just like, I didn't know what to wear. Didn't know what to find. But yeah, should be okay. We'll see how it all goes. But this guy, Katie went to go pick up Gaines, and this guy has just been blabbing and talking up a storm. Brooks, he knows his name, I think. We think he does a little bit. So you talking to me, Willis?
You talking to me?
He said, oh, I found a passy. He said, Dada? Say hi. Say hey. He's reaching for y'all.
Gaines is back home now. She did not go to bed till like 10. Brooks is in bed. 10? Yeah, it was almost 10. For real. For real, that kid is a machine. But she had a super fun time, and my mom said that she loved her bed, but my mom was like, I was so nervous the whole time in her big girl bed because I was afraid she was gonna fall out or like I wouldn't hear her or something. So she was like, I watched the monitor the whole time that she was napping. So, and we were like that the first couple nights, and there's actually a clip that we haven't shown you guys that happened a few days ago where she actually fell out of the bed, and we realized, oh, we have that footage on our security camera that's in her room, and so you'll have to watch it. Stay till the end.
I pulled it up. Oh my gosh, guys, it's crazy.
She said something about it yesterday, and I was like, yeah, why don't you stay closer, instead of like scaring her she's gonna fall out, why don't you stay closer to the wall so you don't slide out of your bed like a snake. So she's learned like that she needs to just stay over there, which I know we've talked about this before. We could have moved the railing. We couldn't move the railing to the other end because it wouldn't fit there. But I think it's kind of good that she is able to learn about the boundary of the bed, so when she's actually in a raised, like, big bed, she won't fall out.
Right, and I don't think we ever addressed the fact that we could have just flipped her head around. Did you just say that?
I didn't say that.
We could have flipped her head around, and we couldn't flip the railing around. The railing was
I just said that.
only one way.
Yeah.
But we could have flipped her head around, but it was just like, that's just the way she's wanted to sleep, so we're just going to teach her to sleep that way. So, I mean, teach her to sleep with the opening that way
and not fall out. Yeah, so the rail's actually kind of pointless. We don't really even need the rail, but oh well.
Yeah, I mean, if she falls anyway, it's not gonna, I mean, it's not that big of a fall.
It's like a 1 foot fall.
How many kids fall out of their beds? Like,
their big beds.
Every year.
Yes.
There's probably more kids that fall out of beds that get bitten by sharks or something. It was pretty crazy. Like, watching it back, you could see her like sit up, and she was just like, where am I? And it was one of those like when you go to adjust and like that dream where you're just acting like you feel like you're falling. Oh, I just saw it, and she just face planted. You'll just see.
Well, Colin happened to be awake when it happened.
I was literally up there, and I wasn't watching the Nest Cam, but I heard a thud, and I was like, and within 30 seconds, I was up there, and I
watched the video back. I was like, how did you get up there so fast?
You'll see me like, because it looks like I should be able to see, but it's pitch black. I'm in there just like, pat, 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 pat. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. Anyway. Yeah, let's roll the footage. I'll put some music over it, and yeah. Oh, stay tuned for tomorrow's vlog. We found another freaking Sophie.
I went through a bit of old toys today.
We think we found the one was given to Brooks, we think, and one was Gaines, and this one of them, that's
the old one.
That's the old one. This is the new one.
You can tell it's more faded.
So we're gonna have to check that out too. But anyway.
Poor Sophie.
We love you guys.